I have been expecting you.
What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. Another day, another stream. And big thanks to Bethesda, because we are jumping into the latest expansion in ESO, Old Road. So I already knocked out the prologue quest for this. This quest follows a Daedric Prince that is trying to escape. And so we are over in a whole new region here. Let's see, here we are right here, West Weald. Very pretty, lots of like fall but spring vibes at the same time. So we're gonna follow the main quest, but I do also want to I want to scribe. Scribing is one of the new features. People have been looking forward to it for a while. I gotta get over to, let's see, Adept Inard Rainer near the Mages Guild in Skingrad, a town in West Weald. So I gotta find that town. They're probably gonna take me there if I just talk to this person. So we are playing as an Arcanist. My previous Arcanist was on Xbox, so I had to remake my Arcanist. Yeah, Arc Daddy, he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. We're just going pure magic on him.
Welcome, Proxy. I searched Tamriel for signs of Torvasard or his prince, to no avail. Until now. Strange disturbances and disorder trouble this land. Occurrences that threaten West Weald and all of Nern. But through them,
I occasionally
we
play.
Find her. A secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region, and the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest, a sure sign the threads of fate are frayed. The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Ithelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat. Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to Rustwall, the Elenglynn ruins, and Ostomia. And take this relic, the
I'm going to abandon that for now, so we can just focus on this one entirely. Alright, let's see. So, one there, one there, one there. Let's go up towards that one first, since we're already going this way. If you kill a livestock, it is a crime. I feel like every time I come back to ESO, I end up getting a bounty somehow.
I've got to find some help for Uncle Octavius and Pim.
An avid watcher of your videos, and for some reason I'm blocked by you on Twitter. I don't know what I possibly could have said on Twitter. I don't know. Lots of things. I'll block people for the dumbest stuff on Twitter. Like, I see people engaging in anything that's like console wars. Console wars will get you blocked instantly. So if you were calling somebody like a pony or an X-Bite, I probably blocked you. It's going good, Baron. Just trying to find this city. Get started on some scribing. Let's see. It's probably... No, wait, this is Skingrad. Well, we're already up here. Let's knock this out first. Nah, PC Master Race in a console war, because that's truth! Beam! Kinda wanna buy a soul mask, how are the controls? Feel fun. My ultimate meter was up. I mostly play with controller, but since I'm like on PC today.
Welcome, This is Elenglynn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the recollection here, indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Econir, Proxy? I see you remember our adventures in the shrines of the good Daedra. I believe we may between the recollection.
Very tempted to play with controller, just because that's how I always play.
Be wary. If I sense the presence
So, if I'm on PC, how do I do ultimate?
As well.
R. I feel like I didn't hit R. I must have hit R while trying to loot accidentally. Oh. Let's jump. What is roll on PC? Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, that's a weapon swap. Roll and dodge. What about, character windows? So I can hit that and pull up character windows, or that to pull up map.
The recollection made it this far, but they have met some of Elenglynn's dangers.
Ah. Up or down? Below. Alright. We dive over here.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
You know what? I'm gonna play with controller. That's the every time I play this game, I'm using a controller. I don't know why I'm suddenly using mouse and keyboard. So now I need to do, need to rebind, my dodge.
Ayleids were fascinated with the magic of light, but this is not what we seek. Let us press on.
I'm gonna write of the map maker, so. I'm just more used to controller. I mean, like any MMO, I'm sure it plays better on mouse and keyboard. But this is one of my bedtime games, so I'll chill in bed and just wander around playing. So many people here, I don't even need to like attack. Everything's just
the maze is
blowing
below.
up.
The way to Elenglynn's shrine lies through the heart of the maze. Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy.
I mean, I think part of it, the UI just, I don't know, the UI just feels cleaner to me on a controller.
The Ayleids were practitioners of necromancy.
It's a little bit bigger, it's easier to see. Beam! You think they will ever give us a new game? What do you mean? Like a new Elder Scrolls game? I mean, yeah, that's already in the works. But that wouldn't have any impact on ESO. Supply. Snow. It's the quick health restore. I thought I had a new. Maybe I didn't. New XP scroll. I'm not seeing one. Okay, I see it's a maze. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Circles me around. Minotaur! Beams! Very on par. And I'll unlock you? You don't have the item. Okay. So somewhere deeper is a key. I would guess the key would be at like the center of the labyrinth.
currents of fate flow through you.
Let him go.
The heart of a locked gate. We must find the key, Roxy. The currents of fate shall revitalize.
And it's always the restoration staffs.
The key must unlock these gates. Let us continue, Proxy. I sense that what we seek lies somewhere to the south.
Okay, now we can go through this. There's a link to pick up the game in the description. The bot should be. Let me make sure the bot's working. The bot should be spitting it out into chat every now and again. There's Streamlabs. Yes, it is. Okay, good to see. No, I want to go. Hang on. I got turned around while I was looking at chat. Minotaur Shaman. I didn't know shamans could be minotaurs.
We found the shrine. But who is...
I do not recognize you, yet you seem familiar.
Perhaps you can talk.
Almost like this shrine. I know I should remember it, but I do not. Tell me, what is this place? Why am I drawn here? A Daedric Prince. Yes, I remember. That was what mortals called me. But Elenglynn is a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Its people are wise and beautiful. They worship me. Wait.
Wood.
I sense something. And another memory. Hermaeus Mora. The Echenir. Yes, that is what the Abyssal Cephaliarch called it. A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know. Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
I don't know if this is the deluxe or not. I'd have to check.
I do not recognize you yet.
I don't see the spot to use the Echo Near. It's weird how it worked that time.
Everything, Ithelia. You must forsake the many paths.
You seek to diminish my prince. Why should she agree to such a demand?
To preserve reality. Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora!
Ithelia disappeared as soon as the memory ended. Let us speak outside.
There are subtitles on. gonna go to the city. I wanna learn how to scry.
Let us review what we saw in the ruins, Proxy. Now it becomes clear. The recollection also seeks Ithelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. Yet Ithelia seems confused. I do not think she has fully regained her memories or truly understands what happened to her. I believe we witnessed the moment Emmaus Mora first confronted Ithelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric Prince. Now, this is but one piece of the puzzle, Proxy. You still need to investigate Ostomia and Rustwall estate. Determine why the threads of fate there are frayed. Find me at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad.
We're going to Skingrad anyway, because I want to go, southwest. I want to head on over there and unlock scrying. Double the beam! Yeah. Get past this. I can jump over here. Yeah.
A goblin just attacked me, Pim. My niece is missing. I'm hiring the hunters.
Give me more time. I can figure out what the threat
Have a mount? I don't know. Where would I find it? Probably have one. Where do I want to go? Okay. Remember, like I said, this is my bedtime game. I've never put like a huge amount of effort into learning the various systems. I just run around and do quests like it's Skyrim. I have like 5 different characters. None of them are even over level 20. Just play for a little bit. Fall asleep. So follow the road around. No, I guess I should go straight. Let's go this way. Let's see. Is there a button to summon mount? Hold toggle mount. Let's see. There you go.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quick.
Those wood elves.
What's this thing?
Valenwood is trying to annex territory that
It's like a scorpion bear.
A fascinating application of the technique.
Who do I gotta talk to? Let's see. Adept, Emard Ramiri. Get started, never mind. I need to have reached at least level 30 in order to participate in the scribing system. RIP, no scribing for me. Punishment for being casual.
Over here. I just need a moment of your time.
What's the fastest way to level, Mark? Or I get to 30 real fast so I can go scribe. But I would be so apprehensive about riding one of these things. It's like you lean back a little bit and you end up stabbing yourself. Yeah, I have it on PlayStation. See, part of my problem is like I played ESO on PlayStation for a while, and I've played on Xbox, and I've played on PC. So I just have characters just all over the place, and since they're all different on mega servers, I'm just always restarting. But this is on Steam. They added it to Steam, so like my OG PC characters linked over, and I made a new one anyway. Did you get a physical copy of this game first or a digital one? I can't link my physical to my Steam account. You call brother, I can't play again where I left off. So mine was digital, but if you get a
Not a legionary in sight.
if you get a digital copy of Gold Road, like if you get a Gold Road code and install that via Steam, you should then be able to link your Steam to your ESO
Look
account.
around. No people. Strange, right? I detached an entire Legion cohort to guard this estate, but I haven't found a single legionary. Not even a servant. What's your story? Do you know what happened to my legionaries? To protect the estate. I don't know if you're aware, but West Weald isn't the safest place these days. Between the New Forest and the Wood Elf settlers to the west, and the rumors of cultists and Daedra stalking the land, I thought it prudent. Because I handle multiple matters for Count Calantius, and my cohort should have been able to fend for itself. The estate's proximity to Skingrad makes it a tempting target for enemy forces. Listen, help me find my legionaries, and you'll be rewarded. I hereby designate you a temporary agent of the West Weald Legion.
Cool.
Just until we find my soldiers.
I will find them.
Seems everyone left in a hurry. Take a look around.
Dun dun.
Someone attacked the servant this belonged to. Servants like this when there's danger, to warn others away.
Dun dun. The six of pleasant trees also in great danger of little time.
The captain planned to hide, but where?
In a plane.
We need to find Captain Laronis. Meet me at the barracks on the south side of the estate. Back here, comrade. I found Captain Laronis.
Oh, he did.
Boss. I found that letter clutched in his hand.
Worst legionnaires aren't deserting, someone is killing them. The staff knows to take refuge in the catacombs during an attack to be safe to get here.
The servants are hiding in the catacombs. Let's talk.
Yeah, your soldiers are dead.
The bloody clothes and the warning candles suggest someone or something attacked Rustwall. And we know Captain Laronis was working on a plan. I hope to find him alive, but the letter from the groundskeeper tells us more than we knew before. Not as grim
Combat
as it sounds.
changed or updated? I mean, there's been a bunch of class updates, but like, the base game is still the base
He
game.
wanted a place for anyone in residence to hide should war sweep over Colovia. Groundskeeper Gaius is a tough old hedge snipper. Groundskeeper Gaius's home is just down there.
Class updates were you? I mean, there's a bunch. You'd have to go, like, read patch notes. But yeah, a lot of classes got overhauls.
Gaius? Are you here? It's Tribune Alea.
Tribune? Thank you.
He's like hiding behind.
Are they gone?
He's hiding behind his bench. Like, you'll never catch me here.
I'm glad to see Tribune Alea, but she certainly took her sweet time. We've had all sorts of problems here. Did you bring reinforcements? Captain Laronis sent the remaining legionaries and staff into the catacombs. Then he was going to call for help. Dead? Damn shame. He was tolerable as far as Legion officers go.
The guy's got
He had a
that
good plan,
OG
too.
bowl cut.
While he hid everyone who was left in the catacombs, I was to keep watch until help arrived. I even stashed the key in a safe place in case the enemy found me. It had to be some sort of enemy army, but all I ever saw were a few wood elves sneaking around the grounds. We need to let everyone in the catacombs know it's safe to come out. Can you go report
Nah,
the
that
key
hair
and
is a
take care of
choice.
that? I stashed the key inside the old statue.
Grab the map and let's go. We need that key.
So, looks like it's... Man, this guy has the coloring skills of a toddler. Looks like it's north of the tall building past the bridge in the river. Okay. Ugh.
The gardens are just east of here.
Bro, I might go make a coffee. It's the only problem, like I said, this is my bedtime game. Like, if I'm all caught up on shows, I'll just boot this up and just lay in bed and play until I fall asleep. But I've been like conditioned to play this before going to bed. So now I'm like getting tired because I'm like, oh yes, it's the sleepy game. Sleepy game means sleepy time. Well, let me ask the wife if she can make me a coffee. Okay. Probably the tall building. Hang on, I want to go this way. Very, very chill MMO for sure.
There. That's the statue marked on the map. Search for the hidden key. That's the key. Now let's go open the catacombs. The door is across from the barracks.
Let's see, can I Skyrim my way up this? No. No, no invisible wall. Ah. Come, Manticore. Do not poke my head. Get an accidental rear entry lobotomy. How does first person look? Looks good. Very reminiscent of like playing Skyrim or Oblivion.
Move out. We need to find my cohort. Look, down there.
Still no sign of the escaped legionary, Shard Marshal.
No matter. More bubbles. This furniture was meant for the comfort of dignitaries who took That wood elf. He's with the recollection. He's taking orders from the Dremora? What's going on?
Usually I like first person with Templar. Arcanist though, I think you get a little effect heavy. So I usually play Arcanist in third. Level 10. Dungeon Finder. Yeah. Don't have Abyssal yet. Elements. Max Magic. Resist Flame.
Hey, over by the gate.
By my sword, a legionary. Report, soldier.
Hate to bring bad news to the Tribune, but I'm the only member of the cohort left.
Go make that coffee.
Those recollection zealots killed legionaries guarding the estate until we sent whoever remained down here. That's when we walked right into the Daedra's clutches.
Be right back. I'm gonna go start it.
I fell behind to adjust a loose bootstrap. When I heard the attack start, I slipped into the shadows and have been running ever since. Look, the Daedra have a portal. They're filling the catacombs with Daedric forces to attack Skingrad.
I should be able to get that in like a minute.
It's in the ruins, down in the deepest part of the catacombs. Two magical anchor things keep it open. Tribune Alea is strong, and you look like you can handle yourself. While the recollection hunts me, you need to destroy that portal. Go east, and you'll find where the Daedra dug up from below. Drop down and keep going east. You'll know the portal when you see it. Break those anchors, and I bet the portal closes. I'll try and lead the recollection away, and then find you down there.
Legionary Capio is right. We need to shut down that portal. Down into the ruins. We've got to close that portal.
No!
I wonder what these ruins were. They're certainly older than the structures above.
Looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6? I mean, obviously. I don't know anyone that's not looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. It's going to be awesome. I'm more of an Elder Scrolls fan than a Fallout fan, too. I just prefer fantasy. Nuke! Maple Lightning, is it any good? Damn, I got 2 points. What would I put them in? Don't want Runespike Ward or Faded Fortune. Wait, that's a passive. Yes, we absolutely want that. Warp on what you're very slow when you store. Increase your weapon spell damage. Okay, pick both of those up. Okay, it's not even close compared to what I got. Beam!
An old mine.
I gotta get to like a safe spot if I'm gonna go grab my coffee. This looks safe. Oh wait, are they attacking me? No, they don't know I'm here. Okay. Puppy. Destroy. Double beam! Get juked. Every time I'm going to nuke, he puts up all of his shields. But not this time. It doesn't matter if I'm rooted. Can't beat the beam, man.
The portal. Good work. Now, let's find a way out of here.
This way, Tribune. Follow the tracks.
What is Elder Scrolls Online story? I mean, there's a bunch, so.
Over here, comrade. Let's talk.
ESO goes through, like, everything. So. We got all these different regions. Desert, Prickva, Arda, Balforia, Bancoria, like, you know, some of these you'll recognize. Clockwork City, Cold Harbor. So, yeah. You'll visit Morrowind, you'll visit Skyrim, you'll visit Oblivion.
My cohort almost completely destroyed. The Rustwall staff almost all dead. Even Shard Marshal Vargas managed to slip from our grasp. While we closed the portal and saved Skingrad, it feels like we failed, comrade.
Gold Road is,
The Threads of Fate? That sounds
it's
ominous.
the name of the latest
after
expansion.
What we saw down there, I'll keep an open mind. We learned that the Recollection cult is working with Daedra and taking orders from Shard Marshal Vargas. They got damn close to invading Skingrad. With the portal closed and the Daedra on the run, the remaining Recollection forces aren't enough to threaten Skingrad. But I'll get the Legion to send more soldiers, just in case. Consider your temporary commission suspended, comrade. Though
I think with ESOs, there's so much to do that, like, you know, ESO can last you a while, even if you're not, like, jumping into the expansions and whatnot. I don't know if we're traveling along a Silk Road type thing, Broad. I'm guessing it's because the regions just has, like... Ryan, I've said it numerous times, alright? I don't know you. I don't know why you're using my name. That's cringe and it's weird. If I've never introduced you, or introduced myself to you with my first name, and chat is telling you, like, hey, that's weird, he doesn't like that, you don't need to get defensive about it, because chat is absolutely right here. I don't know who the fuck you are. So why are you using my first name like we're on a first name basis? That doesn't seem weird to you? Yeah, it's absolutely weird. It's like if you're out in public and someone just comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, Jeremy," and you're like, "Ooh, what?" They're like, "You're Jeremy, right?" Like, who the fuck are you? That's literally what just happened here. That's that interaction. No, it absolutely is weird, bro. We're telling you it's weird. We've explained why it's weird. So now you're faced with two choices. Either you drop it, you go, "Oh, okay, I see what you're saying," and you move on. Or you continue to bring down the vibe, at which point someone will just remove you from chat. In some cultures, it's outright disrespectful.
Finally.
Like Japan? In Japan, you don't even address somebody by their first name unless you're on a very close basis with them.
She's going to kill me. No, wait.
Oh, this is hopeless. I'm such a screaming ninny when I panic. I suppose you saw that whole debacle? It's embarrassing enough for me to witness my own base emotions, let alone anyone else. I've got to pull myself together. Literally. Obviously. Though I hoped it would go better. I was experimenting with the reflective Daedric magic in this region. I always loved mirrors. During my studies, I fractured my personality, freeing my emotions to run amok. I haven't felt right since. Must I repeat myself? You saw my fear earlier. I don't miss my stupid whims, but I'm not myself without my facets. They're running wild, and now they won't return to me. I wish I didn't need my petty emotions. They only cause trouble. I'm still linked to my facets. I sense one near a river south of Skingrad. Of course you do. If I knew the answer to that, do you think I would be here? Daedric magic is tricky at best, and the magic in West Weald is particularly volatile. I must have pushed my experiment too far, and shattered some element binding the spell together. I'm a sorceress. Daedric magic is just a tool, like a hairbrush or a dab of rouge.
Yeah, I don't know about that, lady.
I was creating a spell to expedite my morning routine. Mirror magic is more powerful here. It was going swimmingly, until the mirrors shattered, and I did too.
Fiddling around in Daedric magic. This lady just out here fishing with her pet frog, and I'm coming in like, die! Bro, beam is so good. What's crazy is this beam thing I keep doing, they've nerfed that, and it's still this strong. The beam is like your main DPS as an Arcanist. So the idea is I get these little runes from casting various abilities. So like I can debuff, I can heal, and then as I cast the runes, it's gonna build up how much damage that beam is gonna do. So 1 rune, 2 runes, 3 runes, and death. Hey, it's that thing that I have as a mount. see how dangerous it actually is. Oh, I went too far and unaggroed it. Rip. A lot of stuff out here. Yeah, so with blurbs, TTS. I don't know if that would work though, since it's not like a closed loop game like Skyrim is. Tell you what though, that's a hell of a way to experience Skyrim for the first time. Angry bear. So you can see that's like an unbuffed beam. Not quite enough to kill them. The best game to come in on? What are you talking about? Like with this? Honestly, the way ESO is set up, you pick whatever you want. Like it's very different from how it was years ago. I always thought I shouldn't play this because I like playing alone. Yeah, I had that misconception for a while too. I'll talk about that in a second. But so the way the game works now is when you first start, right? Let me go to the map and I want to switch level. When you first start, you're gonna go through a little tutorial, you're gonna pick weapons, and then you're gonna pick where you want to go. So you want to go there, or 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 there. And you just like, you know, there'll be a little brief description like, oh, this is Blackrock, this is Cold Harbor, this is the Elves, Somerset Isles. And you just pick a place and you go there and everything is just going to scale to your level. So that's one of the really big advantages I think ESO has over a lot of other MMOs is like the amount of freedom you have as you play is pretty wild because you're just like, I want to start a new character and I want a completely different experience from my last 5 characters. You're going to be able to find a zone to give you a completely new experience. Obviously, it plays fantastic with a controller, as you're watching me play right now.
It's all destroyed.
Are you the person I want? I don't think you are. So that's a person that wants help, but I'm trying to stick on my main quest. Obviously, navigating menus and whatnot with a controller isn't as easy as just like, you know, mouse and keyboard and hitting hotkeys. But like I said, I play this pretty much entirely with controller. Now, so the alone thing. So there's these things called synergy skills, which are pretty wild. So like if you're playing with a buddy, you know, you're pumping out these combo skills that are pretty powerful. at the same time, if you're playing by yourself, it's like, yeah, you don't have the combo skills, but you'll be fine. I mean, most of the time I'm playing this, I'm playing solo. You know, you have stuff like Dungeon Finder and whatnot to find groups for dungeons or raids.
Baragon pulled me out from under a rock. He's a good sort. For a wood elf. Maybe you can help him.
And obviously one of the big things is everything is voice acted, so if the idea of just reading big blocks of text, which is generally how MMOs work,
Didn't get enough of me while fighting the recollection.
Everybody in this game is voice acted.
No time to
which is
catch
cool.
up, though, friend. I have injured people here and more still in the village of Ostomia. How about we get them out safely before the ground shakes again? Greenspeaker Sorrelin sent me a letter, asked me to meet her here. After I arrived, the ground rumbled like an angry timber mammoth. Whole buildings collapsed, trapping people. When the new forest appeared, it damaged the village. This may end it. Apparently, a few months back, what was once rolling hills and rich Colovian farmland was suddenly engulfed by this great forest. Look, help me rescue more Ostomia survivors, then we can find Sorrelin. I can toss you some coin for your efforts. Inside the village, listen for any calls for help. People could be buried under rock.
Let's go help some people.
Keep your ears open. Follow any shouts for help. Clear the rubble!
Thank the eight. I thought that was my grave.
My sister's trapped! We need help! It hurts so much, sister. I know, little bug. Please, help me move this.
I just walked up and she lifted it.
I'm never coming back here.
Come here, cat. Alright, there's more villagers that way.
These creatures only exist in the Dawnwood. They look so strange.
Help! The vines won't let me go! Thanks. Even the plants want to kill me.
I think we are... Find the green speaker. I think she's part of this chain.
Go join your family.
Sorrelin, you're alive!
I had no idea the ground would shake so violently when I asked Baragon to meet me here. Nature is nothing if not unpredictable. I also didn't expect him to bring a guest. So, who are you, friend of Baragon? Helping people in dangerous situations sounds just like Baragon. Can't fault him for accepting help. I asked him to join me in Ostomia because I found something amazing, miraculous even. He needs to see it for himself. No. The only way Baragon can understand this discovery is by experiencing it himself. Baragon's an old friend.
Sorrelin wants to meet at the ruins east of here. Let's go.
Beam! How demanding is this? It's not too bad. Thought we helped him think I have to do the... Let me see, is this a different quest? Investigate Ostomia.
Sorelin asked.
Yeah, I have to go meet her. That's part of this chain, I think. I think most MMOs tend to be pretty low on the Rex. Just because they want as many people as possible to play.
Handwriting at the bottom of the note is
and this also plays
Sorelin's.
on
Running into
Xbox and PlayStation, so...
Just like her. But I didn't expect the recollection to be here. She's heading into more danger than she realizes. I've never heard of a seed, but the Wood Elves of Vashar use wild.
Jack, you gotta lay down, buddy. Come on.
We're off to face the recollection again, my friend. Those vines. That's the entrance to the ruins. Let's find Sorelin first, friend.
Full power beam! The other thing that I like a lot about controller support, so you'll notice there's a pretty heavy amount of like auto aim. Oh, it died there. But you'll notice if I'm not straight on the target, it'll like adjust the beam to make sure I'm hitting my target.
Sorelin's up ahead. What's she looking at?
Do you feel it, Baragon? The grandeur of our history.
You're right.
So you can see how the... Oh. It's hard to showcase this because there's a high level running around insta-gibbing everything.
Do you feel it? The power of the Ayleids pervades this place. Millennia separate us from the Heartland High Elves, but I can feel their legacy flowing through my blood. It pains me to see their glory buried in these ruins. This was all for Baragon's benefit. You're just an unintended spectator. I brought Baragon here to remind him of his Ayleid heritage. The recollection remembers their past. This land belonged to the Ayleids, and we... Not at all. But some of their beliefs match my own. All that aside, I wanted to show Baragon what I found. A new type of seed. It's similar to what we Greenspeakers use to grow and shape tree villages, but different. It thrums with unique potential. Bug shells! Surprise ruined! I wanted to show him the wild burn seed. Talk to him.
Yeah, just the today's stream.
Both the good points and the bad. I suppose he'll want to take the seed before the recollection does. I suggest you hurry. They're close. The wild burn seed grows deep.
This way. I'll try and gather up a bunch and then drop the ulti out.
together.
What? Sorrelin, come back!
Beam. That's got a pretty healthy population.
Now she's up on the ledge.
Join me, Varagon. The recollection needs wood elves like you. We can finally claim our rightful inheritance.
You're with the recollection? Cracked acorns, what are you thinking? Follow her!
Andrew, welcome to the Booty Nation. This is why Arcanist is wild though, dude. All that DPS, and then I can heal myself on demand. I can put leech up, I can buff my own damage.
Root rot! How could Sorrelin join the recollection? The murderers!
Just those. Form a secret soldier within your mind, a defense against arcane forces. Abilities active, increase your armor. I'm not that worried about that. Pick up another passive. I mean, not every class has this many special effects. We're playing an Arcanist. This class's whole thing is like utilizing a tome that summons forth forbidden knowledge. And then I picked a perk so that like that circle you see expanding after I get 3 runes up, these attacks all become AoE. So like very much have specced into the stuff that's causing all of the effects.
Let's try there. We need to find that seed.
But Arcanist OP.
Sorrelin, talk to me.
I've played a couple classes though. I've played Shadowblade, Arcanist, Necromancer, Templar.
I'll go after her. Grab the seed and follow after me.
Necro is alright. I played Necro a while ago. That was the last character I had really going on.
Justice, Varagon, for all Bosmer.
Spilled blood and displaced families aren't justice.
We've been friends forever. Why won't you trust me?
The only thing I don't like about Necro is I think
what other harm the rapid growth caused?
in terms of like, this class has really good AoE clear. Necro does not have a lot of AoE clear. So, like, it works okay as a class. You got decent survivability, you got good damage. But, like, the fact that my basic kit, my most basic attack ability, you know, I shoot this and everybody's taking damage, that's... For a leveling class, like, for something I'm just trying to, you know, I want to get this guy leveled up, like, that's awesome. And it doesn't hurt that I have fun throwing out giant green beams of death. Very, Arcanist, I would say, is very satisfying.
I couldn't catch her. I've known Sorlin for almost my whole life.
I could show you other classes. I have 2 other classes on PC.
Perhaps more.
But they're not in the Gold Road.
I've been taken in by the recollection. Maybe I could have done something like this. She always claimed I've never seen. Sure, my lifelong.
Well, there's a lot of DLCs. Let me see. Chapters. I want to go to store. So, Ascending Tide, Blackwood, Dark Brotherhood, Dragonbones, Deadlands, Dark Heart of Skyrim Bundle, Dragonhold, Elsewhere, Firesong, Greymore, Gates of Oblivion, the Bundle, Flames of Ambition, Harrowstorm, Hio, Lost Deaths, Imperial City, Horns of the Reach, Markath, Morrowind, Murkmire, Science, Scalebreaker, Elysium, Scribes of Fade, Shadows of Hist, Clockwork City, Somerset, Stonethorn, Thieves Guild, Viking Flame, Wolf Hunter, Wrathstone. And a lot of this stuff is, like, some of these are, like, micro in the sense of it's, like, you know, a quest line. Some of them are bigger zones. So, like, Somerset, that's 3,500 crowns. That is a whole ass zone. Whereas Clockwork City, a little bit of a smaller zone, so it's only 2,000 crowns. Stonethorn, even smaller at 1,500. But then you have like these mega packs, you know, 3,500, and that'll get you a bunch of stuff for all the contents. And then crowns aren't that expensive either. Right, let's see. Crown crates. So, pulling open Steam real fast. So, like, crowns.
1,000 years before the events in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
So, 3,000 crowns would be 25 bucks. But generally, like, a lot of this stuff is just gotten over time. And then, like, if you have ESO Plus, this is the big thing. So if you have ESO Plus, which is like the monthly sub, you get full access to all the DLC. So full access to all DLC game packs, new zones, quests, dungeons, more. Every single month they give you crowns to spend in the shop, so you could get, you know, stuff like this guy or this little mount or a crafting aesthetic set. So that's most people that are like really active are gonna do ESO Plus, just because that's going to get you everything. And Plus is 15 a month. But I mean, that's, you know, that's standard. Whether I'd say most of pretty much all of your big 3 MMOs, you know, ESO, WoW, and Final Fantasy, all of them have a subscription. The way ESOs goes, which is kind of cool, is like once you've bought the base game, the game is just free to play. Most of the game is free to play, and then you would buy the individual DLC as snippets, or if you play the monthly sub, you just get access to all the DLC. So in terms of like just the sheer volume of content to do, I think ESO is definitely up there, if not at the top for an MMO. Because like if let's say you're a big fan of like Skyrim, you know, Oblivion, Morrowind, and you're like, man, I just want more Elder Scrolls. I just want to like explore the world in Quest. Like ESO, you basically get everything. Like there there are more things in the ESO timeline that have been covered than things that have not by this game. Of course, you have all your standard MMO tropes, you know, dungeons and raids and PvP and world events and all that stuff. But when I play it, I tend to just make a character and just wander around doing quests, just taking in the story. Get Is it in Skingrad? Let me see. I'm gonna assume it's in the city. Yeah, we were talking about the mount. Oh, there'll be plenty of time to discuss that later, Adam.
Welcome to my townhouse, friends. I can't wait to hear the results of your investigations. I can't believe we found a corrupted seed at Ostomia, that the recollection somehow caused the new forest to overgrow West Weald, or that my friend Sorelin was involved. Laramil wants to talk to you, but I'd like to hear what else you discovered. An invasion launched from Rustwall estate would have taken Skingrad completely by surprise. I'm glad that you and the Tribune were there to stop them. But the recollection working with Daedra? That's a troubling new development. By reputation, we only just met. I know she does troubleshooting for Count Calantius, so I figured I might run into her eventually. She apparently heard about me too, and just showed up on my doorstep. You learn anything else out there? Ithelia, the Daedric Prince you and Laramil are looking for? You met her? Incredible! But why is the recollection looking for her? Didn't they... never mind. I think you should talk to Laramil now. I need to consider all this.
Our initial investigations are complete, Proxy. Let us... Encountering a material confirmation of... that is... I thought it would take longer for us to find and confront Ithelia in person. We determined that my suspicions about the frayed fates proved correct. Each location had a connection to Ithelia. That the recollection and the Miramor Daedra seek to restore Ithelia to power. They cause the New Forest and Wildburn devastation. And Ithelia wanders West Weald, starting to remember. For helping me reach these conclusions, take this reward. Speak with Baragon. See if he has a thought about our next steps.
What do I need? Mostly light armor, so... Effectiveness of snares... Oh yeah. Definitely vocation.
I've been thinking about Ostomia and your investigations with Laramil and Tribune Alea. The recollection was involved each time. We need to determine what they're planning next. I'm not a green speaker or a spinner, but I know a corrupted seed when I see one. If we can trace it to its source, I think we can find the recollection. Luckily, there are experts on this sort of thing close by, in the wood elf town of Vashar. Bosmer who honor the green wouldn't have anything to do with a wildburn seed. But I want to show the seed we recovered to a green speaker. If they can tell us more about it, it might lead us right to the recollection. Here, just to be safe, you should carry the wildburn seed. Greenspeaker Derelith and Vashar should be able...
To Vashar we go. What's happening, David? Just follow the road.
There you are. Do not wait. Only you can speak.
No prophet, I ain't talking to you right now. D&D game? No. Now, trust me, on this mount, you were leaning into those reins as hard as you can, practically hugging this thing so that stinger don't get you. It does feel like it's about to hit us constantly. We could probably, let me see, collections. Blood Shadow. We got a steed. Let's put on a different mount. We got some cats. Giant rat. Let's go for, go for this guy. Well, it's a fire panther. I just gotta worry about burning my feet. Go, fire cat. Almost there. This is Arcanist. Was added with the last expansion. Pretty cool class. I gotta go around the big tree. Hello, thunderbugs. Stop annoying me. I'm just running right on by with my fire cat. I'll hit up the way shrine too.
We're done here. Agreed, you arse.
Here for his bones. Fine.
Makes everything sunny. And what makes this drink so wanted by all? The stench of pig's milk right from the stall. Boil it and keep the cats away from the pan.
She's just chilling.
What exactly are you implying, Colovian?
I'm not implying. I'm saying it outright. This land wasn't yours to grow a forest over.
That's enough, Tribune.
Fine. You and the mercenary handle it.
Apologies, Greenspeaker. What can you tell us about the seed my friend is carrying?
A Colovian soldier can't just stroll into our town and throw around accusations. If not for Baragon, he may not be part of our settlement, but his good works are known to us. Well, what is it? What did you bring to show me? Does he? Well, let me take a look. This appears to be a greenspring seed, but it's unlike any that I've ever worked with before. It's infused with strange energy. Greenspring seeds are what greensingers use to grow new sections of forest and shape them into enclosures and settlements. We use some to create Vashar, but this one is corrupted. Still, something familiar. Wait, I've sensed this before. I was out exploring. Dawnwood may be a blessing, but I'm curious as to its origin. And the devastated area troubles me. I ran into wood elves with a covered cart. There was a whiff of strange magic about it. It must have been one of these seeds. Here, I'll mark your map. I met the wood elves with a covered cart in the hills east of West Weald.
I'm gonna go mess them up.
Now that she mentioned it, I've heard of greenspring seeds. If the recollection was able to corrupt the sacred seeds of the green with Daedric magic, that's unthinkable. Before we go look for that cart, we should talk to King Nantharian first. King Nantharian's an interesting person. Charismatic, a visionary. He saw an opportunity and rallied wood elves to follow him and start this settlement. As I understand it, he leans toward the Dawnway more than the Green. We need to warn him that his followers are in danger. While drawing wood elves away from the Green is next to impossible, Greenspeaker Sorrelin notwithstanding, the followers of the Dawnway are ripe to be recruited by the recollection. The king needs to know.
I bet the king has the biggest tree in the village.
Halt! King Nantharian sees no one without good cause.
We have good cause. We've come to warn him of a danger to Vashar.
Very well. But the legionary must remain here.
Fine. I'll wait here.
Thank you, Tribune. Come,
Greetings, stranger. All are welcome in Vashar.
I'm Arc
Tell me,
Daddy.
who enters my humble abode with Baragon, the hero of Elenglynn Pass? And what was it about a danger to our unassuming town? The recollection? Yes, we have heard of this new order, but it has nothing to do with Vashar. Do you really expect to find such violent agitators in this peaceful hamlet? Greenspeaker Sorlin helped us settle Dawnwood and build our town, but I haven't seen her in weeks. I assumed she had done her part and returned to Valenwood. Not everyone is prepared to break away from the familiar and start anew. A wild burn seed? I've never heard of such a thing. But then again, I'm not a greenspeaker or a spinner. And what did Derelith make of this strange seed? I know she's been trying to determine how our Dawnwood came to be. Does she suspect a connection? That's not far from Hoperoot, our new settlement. Count Calantius has refused our offers of cooperation, so I cannot assist you directly. But if you learn anything, Hoperoot lies to the north of Vashar, just before you enter the devastated region.
We'll meet you near Leftweald, friend. If there's another seed there, we need to find it.
I gotta talk to the Tribune. I don't have to, but I might as well.
You were in there for a while? What did Nantharian have to say? The Count doesn't know Nantharian. He and his wood elves showed up right after the new forest appeared without so much as a by your leave. Is it any wonder the Count doesn't trust him? Did Nantharian say anything about the recollection? Not involved. Of course he'd say that. As for reporting to Nantharian, that depends on what we find. I serve Count Calantius.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where am I going anyway? I'm gonna just warp out. Fell into the house. I'm in his crawl space. Well, easy way to get out of here. Okay, I was trying to jump there. Yeah, there's quite a few good resources out there to help you pick a character. Nuke! It is a fire puma. The death rays were added with Arcanist back during the Necron expansion. He wasn't kidding when he said it was the deadlands. Everything up here. Decayed, rotting, collapsing. Alpha, man, it's like a completely different game. I remember I played back in the day when it launched. It was a bad dash. All the players running around trying to grab the sky shards so they could level up fast. I think it's a much more chill experience now because you can just, you know, you go where you want, you do what you want.
Tribune Alea, look out! Are you hurt?
I'll live. Thanks, Baragon. The recollection ambushed us, like they knew we were coming.
I spotted the seat just up the hill.
You can't stop us, and you can't stop the wild burn.
Nuke. It keeps giving me restoration stats. There will be no cursed forests today.
One less threat to worry about.
They knew we were coming. Either the Green Speaker set us up, or there's a spy in Nantharian's court.
I assume the recollection would be guarding the Wildburn seed, but the Tribune is right. They were expecting us. If the recollection does have a spy in Vashar, then they're more dangerous than I thought. How else did they know to set this ambush? Greenspeaker Derelith wouldn't have betrayed us, so it must be someone close to King Nantharian. Which means Nantharian's got a knife to his throat and he doesn't know it. We've got to tell him. We'll need to be careful. If our suspicions are on the mark, someone won't want us to talk to the king. Hoperoot lies near the ruins of Nunangalo, across the... We'll see you at Hoperoot, friend.
I'm breaking my ankles. I'm playing on Steam. But Game Pass is another good way to go about this. Oh, does Game Pass get you all the DLCs similar to ESO Plus? I don't remember.
Over here. There's Hoperoot. Something funny is going on. Nantharian told us to come find him in Hoperoot if we learned anything about the Wildburn seed, but the sentries at the gate refused to let us in. Tribune Alea and I had to back off before it came to blows. That would be hard. This place is more of a fortress than a settlement. Fortunately, Tribune Alea came up with a plan. Tribune Ithelia crept back to the gate. She's waiting for you there.
Huh?
She lures away the sentries, then we run up and enter when they chase her. Someone doesn't want us to get to the king, so make your way to the throne room and find Nantharian. I imagine...
Do. Time to break my way in. Yeah, I really want to scribe. Scribing lets you like mix up your spells. You can like add modifiers to them and stuff, which is really cool. But I'm not high enough level.
Hey, over here. Be ready. I'm going in.
Stay here, friend. Let her clear the gate.
Listen, you. I want answers from Nantharian, and I want them now.
She came back? Seize her!
And that's the plan. Get to the gate!
This must be a pretty beefy zone for loading into it. Bro, there's a bunch of recollection people. What the fuck? Maybe the king's in on it. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
I'm here, comrade. I lost the sentries, but there's a damn recollection army in here. Nantharian must be a prisoner in his own settlement. Keep your eyes open for any information about the recollection's plans.
Nuke. So I gotta go this way. Juked. I must reach the king. Do y'all like Sky Laser? That's not good. Different locations, then I guess that's their fortress out west.
I'll try to decipher the map later. Keep going, friends. We can't let the recollection take the king hostage.
They've probably already got him. I doubt Nantharian sentries could fight off a recollection army.
Need to explore hoop route above. How do I go up higher though? Oh, wait a minute. Looks like this way. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry to hear that, Nocturne.
It's not just about reclaiming what was lost. This is about our heritage.
Soon Dawnwood will spread.
This is an expansion. What will the Echoneers show us? Bruh, I'm busy doing plot stuff. I get melted by knowledge.
Yes. I believe they call it a tavern. I see the many paths converging there.
What in Oblivion did we just see? That stone you carried triggered a vision. Incredible. That was a Daedric Prince? She didn't seem all that powerful or scary. In fact, she appeared to be disoriented. So why the many paths? Sounds important, but I don't know anything about it. But there's a tavern not far from here, called the Outcast Inn.
King Nantharian.
But it's up to us to earn those promised rewards. We'll have to fight for them.
There's a boss fight coming up. Get juked. My liege.
Here. The seed for Skingrad is ready, my king.
Bring it to my throne room. Vargas and I will perform the final ritual and send the seed on its way.
The Shardborn are fickle allies.
We serve the same prince. As long as I lead the recollection, the Shardborn will aid us.
Bro, he's the recollection leader. Oh no. Did you hear that?
I heard everything. Get to the throne room. I'll circle around and hit them from the back.
We gotta go beat his ass. The betrayer. And he was like,
needed a living fortress.
We don't know them at all.
That throne room.
Meanwhile, he's the leader. Hate to see it.
I leave the staff of many paths in your care, Nantharian. Use it well. Ah, your tree has pests.
Greenspeaker Sorlin, deal with the intruders. They must not interfere with the ritual. Vargas,
Paragon's
help me
friend.
prepare the seed.
For his sake, I will dispatch you quickly.
You're gonna have to get down here, lady. Your little tiger friends. The ad's down. Now it's just you. I'll do it again.
Now, destroy the Wildburn seed.
No! The ritual is not complete!
Something's wrong. It's too soon. The Wildburn seed released its energy too early. Run!
Follow them, Baron. He must know a way out.
The Wildburn seed, it released its energy. Hookroot is doomed.
You brought this on yourself.
There's 3 forts coming down around us.
Damn.
By the green, the Wildburn seed destroyed Hoperoot.
Hoperoot? A pretty name for an ugly secret.
And a grim tomb for green. That was close. But at least we destroyed the seed and this recollection fortress. That was... We'll find them again. We dealt them a serious defeat here at Hoperoot. They'll need to regroup with recollection forces elsewhere. That will cost them time. That staff. Vargas called it the Staff of Many Paths. She entrusted it to Nantharion.
Keep clicking out. My mistake.
That was close.
Oh.
Right. Well, back to my townhouse, friend. Give me the map we found. I want to examine it. And we should consult with Laramil, if she's back from her mysterious errand. It's clear Ithelia's Daedra are helping the recollection. We need to know why.
You two go ahead. That report we found. I want to check on Felvegard Keep.
Bag upgrades, hell yeah. Grace. I'm not really worried about snares, but I don't think there is. At least passives. Fully charged Inferno Staff Heavy deal an additional flame damage over 20 seconds. Yeah, that might work. Let's get. Oh, let me see if there's any passives in Herald I got available. No, I do not. Can I upgrade either of these? Nope. Yeah, so probably penetrating magic would be a better bet. Well, looks like we are at a pretty critical point in the story, but I also think this is a good spot to wrap things up. So obviously I got that link in chat. It's also in the description of the video. You want to check out Gold Road. But like I said, I mean, there's, even besides Gold Road, I mean, there's a near endless amount of content you could do. So if nothing else, it'll keep you busy until Shadow of the Erdtree comes out. So we're going to wrap things up here. Don't know about tomorrow, Wednesday. We're going to be doing some Elden Ring bingo. Either way, y'all have a fantastic evening.